y'all, it's Cindy Cobb with Around the Town of the South, and I'm here in the big town of Clinton, Mississippi, and I'm out here at the Lions Club Park. They have been waiting for this grand opening. It's going to be today at 10 o'clock. There's a lot going on out here. We hope you can hear us. We're going to talk as loud as we can, but I wanted to do an interview with Mark Jones, who's a communications director here in Clinton. So, hey, we're back. So tell me what's going on. I know you're so excited. I'm so proud for this day. Being in Clinton, it means a lot for what Clinton is doing, especially since the park closed across the street, which is where we grew up going to. So give me a little bit of insight of what's going on today.
Well, today, Lions Club Park, there's been a vision for about 15 to 20 years through our Main Street program and then some precursors to that to really renovate Lions Club Park. Once Kidstown got built about 23 years ago, a lot of people said, what can we do to start getting a plan to bring Lions Club Park up to modern standards? And when Tara Lytle took over Main Street, they started putting a master plan together for Old Town. And then out of that came the need to understand that in the central core of the city, we needed a park that was a showplace. And I believe that is what has happened here. We've kept some great parts of the old and we brought in some new. The thing about Lions Club Park is it was extremely outdated. It was unsafe. Wooden structures with splinters, fall hazards. What we've got is a state-of-the-art play structure that is ADA and abilities inclusive. So the slide that you see that allows the children to come into the park actually reduces static electricity. So if somebody has a cochlear implant, they won't get that static and that interference into their implant. We have the ability on the whirly-go-round. If you remember the old park, we'd get on there and spin around as fast as we could.
We would.
You can still do that here, but what's great is somebody in a wheelchair could roll right in, and there's a place without a bench that a wheelchair can be locked down, and that child can turn the whirly-go-round and play with kids of all abilities.
That is so awesome.
We're very excited about that. We've got musical instruments. We've got chimes.
Now, what do you mean by musical instruments? Because I want them to know you're looking at a view, just an aerial view of the park, but some of the curves, there are these instrument-looking things that I thought were just for looks. I had no idea. Tell me about those.
Well, at three different spots, you have some percussion-type instruments, more of what you'd get from a steel drum, some drums, and then you have a xylophone. And then basically, I call them organ pipes. I know that's not what it is, but it's chimes that you can over there with mallets. And this kids, children, adults, anybody using the park can make music.
That's
awesome. The ultimate plan is to have interactive play. It engages the mind, the body, and it gives you the opportunity to challenge and really enhance all of the experience someone has in this park. Behind us, we again have the dual swing, so two children can swing together. We have a handicap swing for those that may have an ability that needs that. And then we have some of the other things that you would still have. Remember the animals that you could rock on?
Yes.
We've brought those back to the park. We actually have a caterpillar.
Oh yeah, caterpillar.
We took the old caterpillar. This is the best part about the old
It really is.
If you've ever been to the old Lions Club Park, everyone took a picture on Calliope, the giant caterpillar. She's now the entrance.
And you cannot take pictures on her. You cannot climb on her. That's one of the things we want to get clear. But you can take a photo in front of it.
And one thing you have to know, the park is going to be guarded by 8 state-of-the-art night vision 4K cameras. So we will know who's in the park. We can remote monitor. We'll be recording. So the activities going on in the park, we are going to be securing that. We're also doing that at the new Kidstown renovation as well.
Oh, that's really cool.
It allows us to keep an eye and make sure that people know that the park is a place for children and families to play. And it's a place that we want to be a showpiece for our community.
And it really is. The kids' park is amazing. This is awesome. I could not wait. We have Tara. I don't know if you can see Tara. She's over on the bench. I hope that you can. Tara Lytle graduated high school with me. She's been very implemental in bringing Old Town Clinton. All of the things that you see, she's in charge of the Main Street page on Facebook. They do a lot of the events. Y'all pop in there, telling you how much you appreciate her. Not only that, the whole city of Clinton everyone has come together, given money. They support everything that's going on here. I'm sitting under the pavilion. I'm standing, under the pavilion, which is so beautiful. And there's going to be some music in a few minutes. Keys versus Strings are here. Is that kind of the plan for this pavilion? I noticed you've got the grass. I'm assuming that's for the lawn, for the chairs. Tell me a little bit about this. It's amazing.
So we've got 2 structures in the park that are meant to allow events and congregation. The picnic pavilion to our back will be available not only for use for picnics, but also groups can rent that through our Parks and Recreation Department.
Oh, wow.
It's got a family restroom and a male and female restroom. We're working right now to also put a plan together to put music throughout the park like we've already got in Old Town. But also when we have an event here, we just plug the microphones in and we can control sound throughout the park. So you get this full holistic experience with sound. But we will have we do dinners and a movie still in Old Town. The plan is that we would still do events on the brick streets, but also bring some of those into the park, kind of balancing and utilizing the park. We've got some plans. Obviously, Keys versus Strings is a good picture of the type of music that we want to bring into the park. Allow local acts to even have a place to come set up and play and provide entertainment for the community. Again, a gathering place, bringing Clinton back together. Lions Club Park, when it was built, I've got some, in the 1950s, I've got some newspaper articles that were mailed to me from the opening and construction. There were 1.5 years delays on the old Lions Club Park when it was built. And I've got some of those. I'll be sharing those on the city's Facebook page over the next week to let people know kind of the history of the old Lions Club Park and how we've moved to the new one. We're very excited about this with the new Hillman Commons going in across the street.
Oh, yeah.
The lights, the streetscaping, everything will be lit up as you walk down from Old Town into the Old Town Depot. And now you can come to the Go Cup District, get your dinner, come down, experience the park. It's lit at night. Again, a weekend experience. You don't have to just bring the kids. You can come and sit on the benches that are in the park as well and just listen to nature, listen to the sounds.
Bring your food, picnic up there.
Exactly, especially the restaurants in Old Town are still doing carry out.
Right.
So we've got 6 picnic tables up under the picnic pavilion. We just ask everyone to try to do their social distancing.
Yeah.
Try to,
bring
your mask if you can.
And I have mine, by the way.
And she's got hers. We took it off so you could hear us.
Yep.
But we're going to do what we can to keep everyone safe. We ask everyone to use their common sense and keep themselves safe.
Absolutely. So if you're in the area, or if you're not and you want to ride out here, this starts at 10 o'clock. They're going to have the dignitaries out here. They're going to have the ribbon cutting, which is so exciting. They just beat the rain, thank God. The rain was supposed to be in this morning. They moved to this afternoon, so that's a great thing. Listen, you can find out all about this on their Facebook page, which is City of Clinton.
Clinton, Facebook.com/Clinton MISS. And one thing that we want you to know, if you want to come out, it's 251 East Leek Street, directly across the street from the old park. But you can park in the parking lot next to First Baptist. There's on-street parking, and there's parking at the depot. But 251 Leek Street in Old Town Clinton. Come out and be surprised and get to see Clinton the first time for the second time.
I love that quote. Y'all, you can also look at their, they have a Facebook page, they have an Instagram page, and they also have their website. And what I love about it, you are always up to date on everything. So you can find out, if you can't come this morning, you can bring your children later. Find out all the information about it with hours and everything like that. Y'all, thank y'all for joining us. I'm excited. As y'all know, I grew up in Clinton. I'm a Clintonian. And to see this kind of progression continue. I'm right up the parkway and I'm looking at the beautiful banners, the flags. It brings you home. So even though you're not in school anymore, this could be a school trip.
Yep.
This could be a trip that you could write something about for next year.
Our Old Town Depot is actually working on a plan for schools to have field trips.
Oh yeah.
They come to the depot, do some type of interpretive experience about trains or about the history of Clinton. We've got the history walking tour that starts at the depot. You can do that at ClintonHistoricalTour.com.
Which we did that, and it was so much fun.
And then there's one other, especially at night. Drive over here where we're standing right now. We are going to be tuning in some color changing LED lights. So as you drive down the parkway, the amphitheater backs up to the parkway. The park will have the lighting going on. But under here, at different times, you'll see different lighting schemes. Since we're in that time of Memorial Day to 4th of July, I hope to City Hall is set to a patriotic theme with its LED lights, red, white, and blue. and I'll be setting those tonight. So you'll get a holistic lighting experience. Just sit on the benches and enjoy what you see and you hear.
Well, we want to thank you for everything that you do for Clinton. You are an amazing face for Clinton. You're Clintonian, needless to say, but your love for Clinton, you can just hear it in your words. We thank you for everything that you do, and also the mayor and everyone else. Y'all, if you're not doing anything, you have 45 minutes to get out here. You don't want to miss it. Not only just ribbon cutting, but y'all know Marvin and Topher, Keys versus Strings, they're going to be playing. You get to hear them. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you around the town.